Alright then, I am back. Hopefully with the last of Shadow Generations. Gonna jump straight into this now. Heading right back to... Well, not right back. Heading right back into this and heading to the first act of... whatever this stage is. Oh, wait, this is from '06. This is... Do you know? I don't know the name of it. Kingdom Valley. I think it's Kingdom Valley. I still could be very wrong there. But that doesn't matter. I did... When I first played this game, I didn't really enjoy this stage. I love the birds that are just flying around. Oh, that you can just sort of catch a ride with to get places. And like, I don't know, I thought it was very cool. Even if the game it came from was not very cool. This is, I believe, the first time... Yeah, this is the first time that the Manta is properly used, other than in the, like, homeworld? The level select. Other than in the level select, this is the first time that the Manta is properly used. Which, I really do like it. It's a really cool... It's really cool. It's a really cool way to do, like, the water in a Sonic game. Even if I personally suck at using it. Honestly, I only used it there because I remember it, like, not needing to be out of Chaos Control during that. I can't think... My memory of the map isn't good enough to know when it's optimal to use Chaos Control. Oh, okay. I didn't know that 20 rings was up. That is very cool. I thought that was... I'm so glad it does not let you let go of this eagle, because I thought that was going to be something to attack. Like, jump off the eagle and take out. So I tried. I definitely tried. Taken away quite quickly through this level, all things considered. Once again, probably not the most optimal spot to be using Chaos Control, but that does not matter. I do believe there's a shortcut. At least I'm not messing up nearly as much as the last time I played Generations. Oh boy. That was certainly a sight to behold. Okay, well that gave us Chaos Control anyway to do that bit, so at least I didn't need to save it. I shouldn't have got away with any of that. Shame I could hop on the Chaos Control then. Oh, I have another one already charged up, I guess. Once again, most definitely have not taken the most optimal route. But it's still going to be an S rank because I'm cool like that. Okay, well, that's Act 1 down. Wow. This is, Okay, so it was Kingdom Valley. Awesome. See, I'm slowly starting to remember some of the names. I will inevitably forget in like 20 minutes when I want to talk about this level again. I will inevitably forget the fact it was called Kingdom Valley. That's fine. I like how it only tells you now to press circle, ground pound though, to get extra height, and not in the last level. Anyway, as I was saying, I like how it only says now use a ground pound. I can't believe I did that. That was perhaps not my best showing. I'm going to take this bit slowly. I have learned my lesson already. I will say, it's a shame that Shadow doesn't do tricks, but I can't imagine what Shadow doing tricks in the air would even look like. I think this would be an optimal time to probably use... Oh my god. There we go. Okay, yeah, that was awesome. That one? I truly wish I had the patience to learn how to speedrun, like, Sonic levels. Because looking at speedruns, they always look really cool, but then, like, some of the stuff they do is just insanity. However, like, I have always wanted to try speedrunning, like, properly, like, go for it. It's not something I could actually see myself being good at. Oh, well, that was a waste. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm actually cooking? Not enough for another one, no. That is, though. Which means I'm going to have to use it here. I wasn't convinced I was getting it. I don't know why it was so... I don't know where I got the extra thing from. Maybe there was an enemy in that hallway. I was panicking too much to look. That's fine. X. Let's go! Also, I don't know why these cool-ass birds just appear out of nowhere, give you a lift, and then disappear. Like, what is their purpose? So I'm at 276 rings. Oh my god. Platforming like this is exactly why I want a double jump. And why I prefer Shadow Generations over Sonic Generations. It's a double jump, man. I can't do without it. Alright, that's Kingdom Valley done. Very nice stage. The music's alright in the background. It's not one of those, like... Not one of the bits of music in a Sonic game where I go, oh my god, wow, that was amazing. But it's not... Like, it's not bad. I enjoy hearing it. Alright, Kingdom Valley restored. Also, why is Big here? I don't... He feels very out of place.
Hello. Your name's Shadow, isn't it? Have you seen my good buddy, Froggy? Hey there.
Are you just saying the same thing? If he sees anything interesting, he'll let us know. I don't think he actually lets you know anything. But it's cool. It's cool that he's here, even if it doesn't make much sense for him to be here. Alright, now, I know this one is Sunset Heights. I'm certain of that. Those question marks aren't fooling me. Taking a really bad stage from what I would argue is possibly one of the worst Sonic games they've made, and making it good was a brave choice. I will forever be thankful they did it. Forces, Sonic Forces had such a cool concept. Like, Eggman actually having won, Sonic being, like, kidnapped. It was such a good idea that Sega managed to just wholeheartedly destroy and ruin and make it bad. And I will never forgive them for that. Because it could have told such a good story. We could have even had, like, I know they brought classic Sonic back for no reason. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. The self-insert, it was a choice that Sega made. Honestly, I could have gotten behind that as well. But to have Sonic break out, like, frame 1, have him available from the start. I hate to say it, make him, like, mid-game. Give Silver some action. I know Shadow went missing. Make Sonic Forces a Silver game of rescuing Sonic from Eggman, and then the final boss battle being Sonic and Silver. That could have been sick. That would have been cool.
This is the ultimate power.
I feel like I've messed up. I did mess up. God, Sonic. I jumped. I don't care what the game says. I jumped. Okay, that time I did just get hit. But yeah, Silver needs his own game. Sega needs to show Silver some love. Because he is just like future Trunks, sure. But he's such a cool concept. And he can be fast. Don't get me wrong. But I get that the telekinesis would be hard to work around, but have it on like a timer. Or have it like Shadow's wings in this game. Where he can only like actually propel himself forward from like a standstill or something.
So you think this will stop?
That could work. Just they need to use him. He was so cool. It's just a shame that 06 had went so badly. I think if 06 wasn't rushed and wasn't a bad game, we could have had a really cool Silver the Hedgehog game by now. Or have Silver be a more involved character in the game. I would love a more involved Silver. I think that would be like a great idea. But alas. Even as like a cool, I mean, so does Shadow. Shadow has one of the coolest themes in the game. He has several songs dedicated to him, which are in my top. But Dreams of an Absolution for Silver, peak song. But yeah, I truly wish Sega would do more with the characters they currently have. I'm happy they've done more with Doom. I'm so happy they've done, like, Shadow Generations and done more with this guy. This is great. Just some of the other villains. I want to see more. It reminds me of, like, not reminds me. It makes me think of, like, some cool concepts they've come up with, which would have been perfect for some of the games. Like, the, in the IDW? No? Yeah, IDW? I want to say it's IDW comics for Sonic. The Metal Virus arc was amazing. It's a really cool concept and could have made, like, an amazing game. Obviously, it would have been hard to work around the whole Metal Virus thing and Sonic having... But it doesn't even technically have to take impact in the stages. But it could have been a really... It could be a really cool game. There's no couldn't. Like, they could still make a game based on the comics. I really hope they do. That would be amazing. But there's so many great ideas that they've come up with these characters. And either through poor execution or just lack of care or like lack of making sure everything went well. 06 with Rush Development. Sonic Forces with the creative decisions of Sonic Forces. Just a lot of good ideas that they had just got ruined or were executed poorly. And unfortunately, that is a lot of Sonic content. Is just missed opportunities by Sega or failed opportunities by Sega. Don't get me wrong, I glaze their good games. I glaze their bad games. Okay, I've had to use that in a really bad position. Okay, this is fine. Like, I really do love Sonic games and how fast and just great they feel when they're executed well. But unfortunately, the key word is very much when they're executed well. Heck, even some of the spin-offs had great ideas, just poor controls. Looking at like, oh, okay, we're going this way, I guess. Look at like Sonic and the Black Knights. I love Sonic and the Black Knights. You know, an alternate universe where based on Arthurian, King Arthur and the Round Table. Based on those all those legends. Making a Sonic game based around that is dope. It's really cool. I love that idea. I died. But it's just, and the controls were awful. They were objectively really bad. Unfortunately. That's gonna kill me if I touch it. Oh no, it's not. Grand. Also, sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent there about my disappointment with Sega, but they've got really cool characters and really cool story concepts. They just don't execute it, and that will forever be a real shame. Also, I talked about that for nearly that entire level. My bad. That was a really cool level. Um, I got all the collectibles, and yeah, that was... This game shows what Sonic could be. A full, like, mainline Sonic game. Not, like, side content. I'm counting Shadow Generations as side content. Because it's not very big. But, like, it's great content. If they made a full game with this, like, these controls, everything like Shadow Generations, but made, like, a full Sonic game of it, that would actually be peak. Also, holy hell. He's so cool! He's so cool!
Maria.
He's so traumatized.
Maria. Thank you, Shadow.
Before
Where
he...
did you learn to fight like that?
They must be from a point in time before the Ark disaster. Perhaps I can change their fate.
Shadow? You look grim. Are you alright?
I'll be fine. We'll all be fine. Find somewhere safe to hide. I'll take care of everything.
Why if I come and talk to these guys?
Oh, Shadow.
I like how he's been here for like 20 seconds, like, these places I've never seen before. It must be a temple. Time problem. That would be cool. More, like, a game about Shadow with more information about his time on the Ark. Or, like, what makes him truly the ultimate life form, you know? Like, I get the gist of it. Like, sure, he's designed to be, like... He's supposedly designed to be a cure for... Like, to help cure Maria. And he's half alien. Yada, yada, yada. That's cool. Tell me more. Give me more. How does he cure people? Does he have some form of chaos healing? I don't think we've ever seen him do something like that. Reach the goal without being crushed by the moving pillars. Frame 1. Just immediately run through, hoping not to die. Okay, well. Now. Yeah! Oh dear. Now! Fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. I know that's Sonic's thing. But it also fits here. I don't want to get crushed. Alright. That's trial 1 down. What is with these load times? It wasn't this bad last time I played it, right? Maybe it's just because I mean, it's a cool loading screen. Don't get me wrong. It's a very cool loading screen. Set number of egg gunners. How many? I need to destroy 30 gunners. At least I'm gonna get a lot killed. Just like, I would say immediate refresh, but not quite strictly true because I have to wait for all their dead bodies to come through, and sometimes it's not optimal to use it immediately. I say, using it frame one when I get a chance. So cool.
Let's do this.
I was just staring at the wall like, yeah, I've done the level. But I don't care. Like, end of level, it's fine. It can be janky once the level's over. Like, actual gameplay, Shadow Generations feels lovely. Heck, I would even take like some remakes of the older games with this. I would very much buy like Sonic Adventure 2 with like superior. Okay, that's not really saying much. I would buy Sonic Adventure 2 even if it wasn't upgraded. But like, wow, I suck. I do very much hope for like some remakes of some of the older games, some of the newer some of the newer like feels of newer games. Give me like, why am I struggling to remember Sonic games? Why is my brain just falling apart as I try and think of every game I wanted remade in Sonic and not able to even pull one example? Werewolf Stages, Sonic Unleashed. I mean, that was good anyway. But like a remake with some of the new like feels with Sonic Generations, I would love. Shadow Generations, I would love. Or like Sonic and the Secret Ring. Sonic and the Secret Ring redone would go crazy. The music in Sonic and the Secret The music in Sonic and the Secret Ring goes crazy anyway. Like, man, I love that game. I love that game. I haven't played it. I love the soundtrack of that game. But once again, the reason I haven't played Sonic and the Secret Ring is due to how janky the controls look and are. Which, like, it's just a massive, like, I've killed myself. Okay, I thought that was the end of me. I thought the bird was not going to get there because I froze time. Awesome. Yeah. Like, the issue is, like, I get why they don't remake the bad games. Because, you know, they were bad. But, Sonic 06. Somewhat good idea, with time travel and Mephistopheles and that sort of thing. Very poorly executed. Worst game to exist. Really? I haven't done all of them. I've only done Kingdom Valley. There's also there it is. This one's Trials. right? I'm pretty sure this one has trials. Yeah, all the stages have trials. But yeah. Don't get me wrong, there are definitely some games they shouldn't remake. Like, some of the really bad... I want to say it was called, like, Sonic... Rise of Lyric. Rise of Lyric is not one they should remake, for example. But, like, some of the more janky ones that could have been good with better controls. Those are the ones that I wish had been. God, I know there's a fan project doing it, but I wish Sonic 06 had an official remake. Like, a full, like, this is what we wanted to put out. This is here, why, and when. Not here, why, and when, but, like, this is the game that could have been. I think that would go crazy. But once again, it is understandable why they don't do that. I'm out of boost because there's no rings on this stage. Grand. There we go. Loaded it. This one here. Honestly, I think I don't think it's just a Sega problem. I didn't actually read what that wanted me to do. I'm just gonna reach the end of the stage.
No!
Or I'm not going to reach to go. Oh. Well. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I don't think it's strictly a Sega issue. Don't get me wrong, Sega's quite bad for it. Like, bad games and all that. But like, I get that some people don't like remakes. I really do. But once a game is old enough, I do really hope it gets remade. Like, or like, if it had like a cult following, or something similar to that, then you could, I'm sure there's a way companies can tell when a game they have made, that people want a remake or a sequel. Take Mario Galaxy. Oh my god, if there was a Mario Galaxy 3, I would go feral. That game, I would 100% it, like, within a week of it coming out. I would book time off work for Sonic Adventure. I mean, I would. But for Mario Galaxy, I would book time off work. Like a Mario Galaxy 3. It would be good. That is exactly what I want. Or like, even like another game like Mario 64. I mean, I guess there are games somewhat like the other Mario 3D Mario games, but they don't have the same feel. Maybe that is just me. Maybe that is just a me issue. But like, there is not a single Mario game I will say has a similar feel to Galaxy, other than, you know, its sequel Galaxy 2. But that came out on the Wii. If a Galaxy 3 came out on the Switch 2, I would go. It would be insane. I would love it. That would be my game of the year. My personal, this is the best game that has come out in like ever for me. That would be the game. Unless you know there was a Sonic Adventure 3, then it would be too late. I'm sorry, Sonic Adventure 3 would go hard. But yeah, like, I wish gaming companies would use more of what they have. Rather than another 2D Mario game that plays the exact same as the last 19. Sorry, not just more of what they have, more of what they have and what they don't use. Going to specify that now before it looks like I'm contradicting myself frame one. Honestly, I probably haven't said this in a very good way. I know what I'm trying to say. Honestly, I'm trying to think of other examples, but I'm really struggling to think of any, like, big game series that made one, like, really successful variation, like, side game, and then never did anything with it after, like, 1 or 2 games. I mean, up until recently, the what was it? The 2D RPG type, not the Paper Mario's, the Mario and Luigi games. Yeah, up until like super recently, they had stopped for ages, as far as I remember. And then they finally, made another one. And surprise, surprise, making another game of something that has been successful in the past is created a success. I think it went successfully. I personally didn't play it. But from what I heard, it was a really good game. Also, really good song incoming. This is a game I want remade. I said this in a, like, super recent stream. I want to play Sonic Heroes, but it's too janky. If they remade it, it would go insane. Also, I love Metal Overlord. Sneak up from behind. You say you're looking for. I tried to do the jump at Sure Game. It's fine. I don't need to do this optimally. I was in the air, but sure, whatever game. Yes, I definitely touched that laser. Once again, I pressed X. Cough, cough, cough. I really cough. As much as I joked. But I'm too locked in. God, I remember watching a video of a game journalist playing this part of the game, and he was like, the checkpoints are really unclear, and like, he's just wrong. Like, it's super obvious where the checkpoints are, even during like the bosses. Okay, that was just mean. Why are game journalists so bad at games? Like, actually. How do you get to this point and not know how to keep an eye out for the checkpoints in Sonic games? It even makes a ding to let you know. A little ding as you pass it. What is that? Okay.
Such big talk.
Also, I do like the power scaling of this. Like this and Shadow and Sonic Generations. I do very much like how it shows that after all their fights, after all this time, they have definitely gotten stronger. Because this required 3 super forms to take on in the past. And now, Shadow himself is dealing with it. Yeah, I thought I was going to have to use Chaos Control. Yeah, that messed me up. Because I thought I had to use Chaos Control. That's fine. But yeah, like, I do very much like how you can actively, like, see by this game, like, just how much that they have gone through, and just how much stronger everyone actually is in the cast. Because, like, this was originally taken on by Super Sonic, as far as I remember, Super Sonic, Super Knuckles, and Super Tails. But Shadow himself is taking this on in baseball with, don't get me wrong, with help of, like, the powers of Doom to, like, float on the water. But even still, it feels feasible for him to, like, actually do this. It's gonna be an A rank. I don't think I did that fast enough for S. No. Maybe if I had destroyed that tanker when I was supposed to. Anyway, thank you, Metal Overlord. Your music was awesome. Time for me to move on. Well, time for the space egg to hatch a little. Very intently watching.
Shadow? Are you in pain?
No. I feel a connection to the symbol in the sky. It's the same tingle as my new abilities.
It is the power of Black Doom.
Grandfather?
I made a Faustian deal with that monster to create Shadow. Now it seems that we all have to pay for my sins.
So my powers, that symbol, they're all connected.
You know this.
Maria's illness couldn't be treated on Earth. I could better manage her condition on the Ark, even if her family didn't like the idea. I attempted to develop the ultimate life form as a means to find a cure for Maria.
I still want to know how he
My
got
only
from
failure
giant...
was their frustrating limits.
Yeah, still want to know how he got from giant lizard to tiny
The
hedgehog.
Warlord reached out to me and offered the miracle of chaos control. I accepted it. Through his DNA, the ultimate life form was born.
So what about alien DNA makes
Black Doom
hedgehogs?
wanted me to make the perfect warrior for him. So these new abilities are all part of his grand design. You two are linked by blood. As you grow in power, so does he. He will either take control of your mind and make you his ultimate weapon, or take over your body and be reborn in you.
Huh. You made me the ultimate life form, Professor. Black Doom is a fool. I'll take this power and use it as my own.
He's so cool. He's too cool. go unlock what I believe is the last Doom power we shall be getting. And probably the most awkward to use, but also it's not bad.
Something calls to me.
Alright, we've seen this animation enough. Give me the new one.
Reach higher locations with this.
You can, except I suck with it. So, the locations you are going to be reaching are in fact not much higher.
Reach.
Right. And now, this is a level that confuses me for its reason being here. Because I get that it's from the most recent game. I truly do. I don't see... Don't get me wrong. I'm quite happy for it to be here, to be honest. Saying like I had any choice. No, I do quite like its inclusion, but at the same time, it feels wrong somehow. I feel like this should have been a level they added in like generations, you know? I feel like they should have added more levels into generations anyway, so...
This is the ultimate power. Out of my way.
Not that I... anything. I do not make games. I can't imagine this level would have gone over that where we're in the normal generations. In Sonic Generations controls, I feel like this level would have gone poorly. But also, it doesn't feel like it fits in Shadow Generations. Especially with the new power. Would have gone crazy if they, considering it's like a time anomaly, they took like, I mean, another level from 06, like in, no, not 06. I feel like it would have been cool if they did like a level from a future Sonic game that was coming out, and like, had Shadow confused as to where he was, and then had him appear and have a playable level there in that next Sonic game. That would have gone crazy. I have no idea if I hit those. I don't even know what they did if I did hit them. Speaking of other Sonic games, Frontiers. Personally, I loved it. That's it. That was all I had planned. It's because I'm on a Frontiers level. My brain kind of fully switched off after I said talking about other Sonic games. But I don't get some of the hate it gets. It feels fine. There is absolutely nothing wrong with Frontiers in my eyes. I think it plays great. Personally, I would say it's up there in my top Sonic games. And I know that is probably not a very popular opinion. I don't care. It had some cool level designs, had some great callbacks. It had World 1-2, which was painfully difficult. it got updates after its release. It had a boss rush, which was amazing. I loved that boss rush. Generally, I did not get to see what the hate around that game was. The opposite. I think that game was great. I don't think that game deserved hate. Don't get me wrong. Chaos Island, this exact one, was a pain the first time. That pinball machine. Actually, the pinball machine, that could have been done away with. And it would have been a 10 out of 10 game. That's all the changes they needed to make. Get rid of that damn pinball machine. There was no need to make that difficult. I tried to dash, but sure. This isn't Donkey Kong. Oh my god, there's a new Donkey Kong coming out soon. I'm so excited for the Switch 2. Like, really, really excited for the Switch 2. I've got it on order with Mario Kart Tour, and then it's going to take a little bit before I end up getting any other games. I am 100%, 10%. I am most likely going to stream Mario Kart Tour, like somewhere around the time of me getting it, because I mean it looks great. I've heard that the open world is kind of mid, but it doesn't matter what people believe until I've played it, because I'm the one. Well, I mean, obviously it matters what other people believe, but like their opinions don't matter. If I enjoy it, then I'm gonna enjoy it. I do hope it's good. They've given it long enough between, you know, Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with added DLC, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, whatever else, for the last 14 years. I don't know if it is actually 14, if that was just a number I chose. It feels around 14 years, because it came out on the Wii U. So, I imagine it's been out for a while. A good couple years. But yeah, and that's Chaos Island done. Jesus. I am very much looking forward to playing and enjoying Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World? Yeah, that feels like it was the name. They give us a little taste of City Escape.
I found you, Shadow.
The blue hedgehog, of all places.
You have something I need.
You can wait until my business is finished.
Yeah, sorry, but that Chaos Emerald and I have a date with a monster.
Well then, it'll be a date to die for.
They're so cool! Why does a portal just randomly open up for them to fight? Like, I do kind of wish that they had allowed us to do this fight as Shadow. And, like, you have to win it in quotation marks. But, like, it doesn't matter. There's, like, sure you win it, but then you get, like, knocked out last second, and then it continues the cutscene. I think that would have been a whole lot cooler.
Nice hustle, but I won this one. So I'm taking the emerald. See ya!
Also, the art style of them running in these animations looks great. I love the Sonic electric, like, blur. I get not wanting another speedster that produces electric, but, like,
I will beat him on
it
equal
does look
terms,
cool
or not
with the
at all.
energy going past
A
him.
fine time for you to be honorable. Now he has the Chaos Emerald.
No, he has a fake emerald. I'll have you swap it for the real thing after I'm finished with my mission.
Wow, look at you. As a professional jewel thief, I approve.
Also, what's Shadow's plan? I get that he wants the emerald. I presume for... Why is Rouge in two places? Because she's also in Sonic Generations. Does she just fly between them really, really quickly? Oh, she's gone. Oh, no, she isn't. What was I saying? Yeah, I do quite like... I do quite like the story of this. But every now and again, like, Shadow keeping the Chaos Emerald and rather than the fake one, like, he knows that Chaos Control can be done with a fake Emerald. He's seen Sonic do it. But he's like, nah. I want the real one. I'm gonna give him a fake one. What happens if Sonic doesn't get it in time? What if Rouge doesn't swap them out? That final battle would just go so poorly. Just... It's time to scramble some eggs and then just not turn into Super Sonic because it's the fake Emerald and it messes with the signal of the other 6. Also, Sonic Adventure 2 says. Yes, I'm aware I need 4. I was aware I needed 4 before I got here. But does Chaos Island? Oh yeah, they do have 2 sets of trials. Of course they do. Okay, I thought I wasn't thinking of fire. Man. Get on! Oh, I thought it was a transforming thing on that sludge water. Damn. So it's just so convenient that Shadow can use those. Gets a form to go through the sludge. Chaos Control Master level 3. I will say, I do actually much prefer Shadow's trial chambers to Sonic's. Shadow's feels rewarding. Like, you've got good at using his abilities. Congratulations. Here's a trial chamber that rewards you for having, like, good timing and good planning with Chaos Control. Or, like, you got really good at dodging things. Here's one ring. You're going to make it to the end. Skate. Ah, skate. Ah, the loading screen one. Okay. Number 2. Also that each one has its own, like, specific form gate, as far as I remember. I think there was a water. Now that I say it, I'm not convinced there was a water. I might just straight up be lying. I saw this one load up with the form, and I was like, damn. They must all have it. That is really cool. I hadn't thought about that. But now that after I've said it, I'm trying to think if I can think of any other examples. Wow, that was fast. Any other example? I'm sure there was one for each of the other 2. Probably. keys. Well, that was nearly perfect. Remember what they say, kid. You're either perfect, or you're not me. Ride the floating and sinking gondola. See, Sonic Generations had a lot like this. And I think this is the first time in Shadow Generations I've gone, oh god, I've got to do one of the annoying ones. And even then, this isn't as bad as Sonic's floating gondolas. Because, oh wow, I hated those. Any level that in Sonic Generations that made me use these things instantly was a bad level in my opinion. I hope I didn't need it, because I didn't stand on it. Grand. I can probably just... Who needs the gondolas? Return to the white space. I believe there may only be one trial chamber left, and that may... I believe I'm on the final stretch. Quite possibly. Destroy a set number of cyclones. Cyclones? Oh, the small spinny things in the air that deal damage to you unless you throw a chaos spear at them sometimes. Yes, I do actually remember the ones. Oh dear. I've got enough. I just need to get to the thing. There we go. And that's the last of Chaos Island challenge gates. Right? It's four keys. And there we go. No! Shadow! I'm here to convince you to do sin. No, but please, just swim up. Thank you. Alright, time for what, in my opinion, is quite possibly the coolest boss fight in Shadow Generations. Only because of who it is. I personally think he was done dirty in his only game as a boss. However, as one of the only
Of some sort?
evil guys to have actually killed and defeated Sonic, he's awesome. And where Shadow dropped one of the coldest lines on the planet.
I will defeat you and restore myself to the timeline.
Will you now?
In darkness!
See? I'm goaded with the sauce. I know how to do this.
Welcome, Shadow. To the ultimate game of Shadow Tag!
See? Was that line cringe? Yes. Do I think he's really cool?
I overreached.
Yes.
What you're talking about, and I will crush you all the same. Forget about it again.
Okay, where is he? There he is. God, he got done so dirty, and I'm so sorry, Mephiles.
Do this. In darkness.
Why are you so cool? I don't know if using Chaos Control has any bonuses here. May do before he dies. I'll try using it before he dies. If he dies again, because that's going to put him at half.
All the points you want. I'll just take care of them. Reach.
Oh, okay. I don't remember him doing this. Does not matter.
Disappointed, Shadow. Disappointed.
Okay.
Treat this.
Oh, that was the real one. Awesome. Oh, no. Keep in mind. It's just... I always forget that, yes, he got removed from his, like, time. It's such a sad line for such a cool boss.
There is no future for you. Ever.
I know there's no future for him, Shadow. He will never appear in another game again, and that is sad. At least I don't think he will ever appear in another game again, and it is sad. But that's fine. Shadow.
Don't be frightened.
The promised time is nigh upon us, Shadow. Soon you will be mine.
Shadow will never serve you. He's nothing like you.
Gerald may have given him this unassuming form, but the blood of the Black Arms...
Okay, so Gerald just... Okay, I got the answer to my question earlier. Gerald is the one who chose him to be a hedgehog.
Yes, the warrior that will destroy you. think he means he learned from our last encounter?
I surmise you defeated him at some point in the future. He has grown a new body and used the nebulous nature of time in white space to accelerate his plans for revenge.
He's right. No more mistakes. This time, I will crush every last one of them.
Shadow, no!
Maria?
It breaks my heart to see you so full of anger. This isn't who you are. Do you know why I named you Shadow? Because without light, there's only darkness. But a shadow will show you where to find the light. Do you understand? I don't want you to be driven by darkness. I want you to be happy. Stand in the light with peace in your heart.
Is Maria magical? Why can she just summon daylight like that? In the void? I get that it's like a whole... I get that it's meant to be cinematic. I do get that. And I do like it. It's very sweet. I do like Maria. It gave some much needed light into Maria's actual personality.
Something calls to me.
I'm not going to skip this one. Because I can't remember what it is.
No. No.
We already had those though. Right? Am I missing something? Did we already have those? Yeah, you have them in the first... I guess maybe you get a sneak peek in the first level, but you don't actually unlock them. And then this is us actually properly Shadow getting his wings.
I feel complete.
Yeah, okay. I was like, do I have to land there, or can I just go straight towards Doom? No, there's another cutscene.
You cannot deny me, Shadow. You are finally complete. Come, face me. I shall claim you, mind, body, and soul, and become the perfect being.
I wonder if Doom won this, whether he'd be able to take on the Time Eater. I guess that's what I'm going to call them. I think it's called the Time Eater. The Sonic Generations final boss.
It is time.
Also, the light yellow glow
I'm sorry
around Shadow,
this
I'm
happened,
wondering if
Shadow.
that's the Chaos Emerald.
But I'm proud of how you have walked it. I believe in you, son.
Shadow!
It's all right, Maria.
Gerald Robotnik
I'm letting go of
considers
his
Shadow
destructive
a
anger.
son.
But I
And-
will continue to fight.
Is Eggman's grandfather as well. That makes Shadow Eggman's uncle?
Fight with your wish in
Right?
your heart. Your wish for everyone to have a chance to be happy.
Shadow is Eggman's adopted uncle. This is great. I can see the family resemblance, like with the mustache and the wings. Maybe that's where Shadow gets his little tuft of fur, tuft of fur from. It's actually just the Robotnik mustache, but for hedgehogs.
Nothing can stop me from reaching that eye now.
I mean, technically you had a Chaos Emerald. Nothing was stopping you from reaching the eye before. Just Chaos Control. And not the stop time one. The teleport one. The one you did the first time you appeared. I don't like how this place lost its chaos. That's very sad. You can't double jump that far. Completely honest, I don't really 100% remember what the Doom boss is fully like. I played it a lot. Oh yeah, there's Axe beforehand, isn't there? I forgot about that. Doom's love of Speed Highway. Also, I remember this is down here. Is it faster? Not if you're bad at the game. I don't know if it is faster anyway. I just know there's a collectible one. Nope. I'm dead. What is Doom's obsession with Speed Highway? Why did you turn into a JoJo character, Shadow? With that stance covering his eye? Sonic is the new JoJo's. Just needs a character that has, like, niche properties for how their power works. That bird from the comics. That Paradox. No? Paradox is a show. The prism that allowed the dude to teleport. He was a duck. And he helped Eggman infect the world. And then messed up by calling in the Sinister Six. It might have not been called the Sinister Six. The evil guys that can control technology. Havok and Ubok and Larry. Also, Shadow has improved. He's now starting to sometimes skate down here. This one can't hurt me if I can injure myself. Oh man. I need 50 rings. God. This is actually so cool. I love it. Love it a little less when I don't have enough boost. Also, considering this wing form consumes energy, I'm going, like, consumes ring. I'm gonna presume, like, it uses, like, chaos control, chaos energy. I don't know what you'd call it. It uses the same stuff that Chaos Emeralds have when you transform into a super form. Because, like, the only other form that takes energy from memory is the supersonic state. Which is more reason for me to believe that the emerald that he kept is the one stopping him from Doom mind control. Right, because he glowed yellow. Why am I theorizing like this? It's a cool game about hedgehogs. I'm sure they didn't think that deeply about it. I'm definitely overthinking things. Back in we go. Act 2, and then Radical Highway. Not Speed Highway. Radical Highway. My bad. I presume the goal here is going to be get 50 rings, activate wings, fly through the rest of the level. The test control is still full, which is really sad. Oh my god. Okay, well I need more rings anyway now. Because I need to be able to boost. I do like the change from anything you attack gives you speed boost to and rings giving boost, and instead giving enemies their own like energy field type, I suppose is the only way I can say it. Like how
Unleash the power.
because the enemies in this one give energy to use chaos control rather than rings. But in like Sonic Generations, enemies only give off why is this way? I need a match. Gosh darn it. Enemies and rings only give you, you know, what you'd expect. That being boost for Sonic. But this game allows enemies to give you chaos control, which obviously isn't very useful in these levels. But in the previous levels, it was really cool being able to like be like, okay, not be like, but like with the idea that not everything is tied to beating things up. I'm so glad that I figured out you had to mash. Why didn't my wings pick up? What? Why did my wings become useless? I get like this part of the stage is not perhaps designed for the wings. But I'd done something with the intention of the wings carrying me, and now I don't get wings anymore. That's really sad. Okay. Oh dear, am I was not 100% convinced I was making all those jumps. But that's fine. Here we go. once again, a very cool level. It's sad to see it over the Radical Highway. Oh. That's such a big difference on like the score thing for the need to get the A rank being 0.31 of a second. I thought I had done that level really poorly, but 0.31 is that massive gap there. That is insane. That is just insane. Alright. Time to beat Devil Doom.
The time has come, Shadow.
Agreed. Time to sever this bond between us forever.
Also, what about this? Like, I get perhaps the form is to help him. What about Shadow's new powers screams, I'm miles stronger now? Well, well, well. God, no one cares, dude. Don't be mad because Shadow is that much cooler than you. I truly wish you could hit him somehow during that part. How about what? How about this? It's no use! How the hell did I manage to slide? How did I manage to slide between... That's fine. Lock in time. Right, well, I've learnt my lesson from last time. I'm not going to slip between... Well, I checked. You can't throw a laser at your face. Whatever, game. Okay, that is definitely preferable to taking the hitting the other set of balls. Yeah, chase him down. So like, how does Doom's form actually work? Why would you not be trying? That feels like such a blind, right? Also, this first bit of the boss, it's alright. It's a lot better than Sonic Generations boss. I love this boss. Genuinely, I think this boss is great. I think this is what Sonic Generations final boss wishes it could be. To be fair, I want to say they understood that this form is a little bit janky because they added like so many like springs to like save yourself. I want to say maybe that's not what the spring. No, that's definitely not the spring intended to be. But like maybe they didn't realize it was janky and they're just being nice. But like, I do like that during that section there, where it was all platforming, there is a reaction that you can do to save yourself. And we now have Peak. Obliterating everything that's not your friend. Amazing.
I am not.
It's
I have surpassed you. It's time to end
it chose the correct song objectively for this part. All Hail Shadow. And a lot more intense, I want to say, remix of All Hail Shadow while fighting Doom. Some of the lines they say are just objectively really good, really fitting for the characters. Having a second phase be the one where you hear All Hail Shadow against what you could literally say are his inner demons. Don't get me wrong, the boss fight isn't overly difficult, but it's cinematic. It's cinematic, feels good, plays good, good music. It feels like a reward for having completed this game. It's not a short boss. It's not super difficult to the point of tearing your hair out. But it's good. It very much makes me go, yeah. Oh my god, what? It feels like a reward.
Lost control. Your future is already decided. We will be one.
Down, there's nothing left to lose. You win. Such a beautiful game. I didn't think I messed up fast enough.
I will not be stopped.
I believe this is it. This should be Shadow's final victory. Maybe I was wrong.
Cannot deny what you are. We are one and the same.
Shadow Hedgehog. This is the destiny I choose. Now, to end this.
I definitely feel like he's amped by the Chaos Emerald, right? The yellow glow. Maybe he just took his limiters off, to be fair. I mean, no, you can see the limiters on.
Till now. And yet, you deny me.
that's it. Let me guess, a couple seconds. How is 4 seconds that small, but 0.31 of a second was massive? It's fine. That's it. Doom's God, so he loses all his powers related to this game.
Nice work. Perfect timing, too. Sonic is getting ready to confront the monster that trapped us here. If I'm going to switch the emeralds without him noticing, we have to do it now.
When does she switch them?
Very
Because
well.
they're like
I leave it to
the
you.
cogs work without
Okay.
that
I'll
specific
take
emerald
care of it.
when you put them in. Because like it's been shown that this is actually what
Aren't
the
you
world looks
coming?
like.
He might need your help.
I need to settle something first.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Shadow? I knew you could do it.
Maria,
I'm okay. Really.
Professor, what's happening?
Without Black Doom's influence, the time anomaly is beginning to heal. We are returning to our own point in time.
I'll stop Rouge. Use Chaos Control. Stop this moment in time.
Shadow? No. I don't want to be frozen in one place in time. Besides, your friends need your help.
But you don't know what's going to happen.
I know I'll see you again. And if fate draws us apart, I will always be in your heart.
Maria. Wait.
It's so sad. This game done so much for Shadow's character, and I'm so glad it exists. And that's, unfortunately, the end of Shadow Generations. I hope anyone who was... that game was phenomenal. I hope those who have sat and watched through all of this, even if it, like, or even just skipped through some of it and watched some, thank you very much. I do truly hope that you have enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed Shadow Generations. This game was great. I did truly love this game. That was amazing. It's done so much. It's shown that Sonic can feel amazing and can, well, Shadow in this case. But it showed that Sonic games can feel amazing, look amazing, and have, don't get me wrong, the story, pretty simple. I think it's great. I really, really do like it. I think it done so much for Shadow's character. Finally, he's not just the angry edgelord that is the opposite of Sonic. I do hope that you have enjoyed this series. I am going to be ending it off before the credits end. Wait, can I speed these up? I can skip them. Amazing. I don't think there's anything after the credits. No. So yeah, I do hope that you guys have enjoyed this series. I will be back once again, not playing this or streaming this, but I'll probably be back again soon with the start of Steel Cell Hollow Knight. But yeah, I do hope you have enjoyed this series. Loved this game. And that'll be all from me. Goodbye.